Look at them. You know what this means, Cosmic?
You bet I do, Og. It means that you're through. So why don't you get lost? Yes, the real secret is not only a great source of energy, but also the freedom to make it work for everybody. And if you have both of these things, any goal is possible. It's Destination Unlimited.
Welcome, viewers, to another evening of cinematic delight here at the Subpixel Broadcasting Company. I am your host, Will Crosby, and buckle up for an hour of laughter, delight, and existential horror. Here at SBC, we strive to bring you the best and most entertaining content from some of the world's top creative minds. Tonight, we invite you to journey back to the neon-lit streets of 1981, where the pulse of the city never sleeps, and the stories of its inhabitants unfold in the pilot episode of Open All Night. It will take us into the heart of a 24-hour convenience store where the eccentric patrons and the dedicated employees weave tales of love, laughter, and unexpected encounters. It stars the incomparable George Zunda as the lovable but gruff manager Gordon Feaster, and a young Sam Whipple as the hapless night clerk. We will, of course, add our own SBC charm to this hour in order to serve you the very best entertainment and satisfy the contract signed aeons ago by our ancestors. So grab your popcorn, settle in your favorite armchair, and prepare to be transported to a time when the night held endless possibilities and the city beckoned adventurers of all kinds. It's time to experience the magic, only here on the Subpixel Broadcasting Channel.
Lucky Strike. First again with Tobacco Men. First again with Tobacco Men. LSMFT. LSMFT.
Lucky Strike means fine tobacco.
Yes, in a cigarette, it's the tobacco that counts. And Lucky Strike means fine tobacco.
So round, so firm, so fully packed, so free and easy on the draw.
So for your own real deep down smoking enjoyment, smoke that smoke of fine tobacco, Lucky Strike.
The taste of French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence. There's a California champagne by Paul Masson, inspired by that same French excellence. It's fermented in the bottle, and like the best French champagne, it's vintage dated. Paul Masson's superb taste shouldn't be too surprising. This champagne doesn't come from France, but it was created by a man who did, Paul Masson. Paul Masson will sell no wine before it's time.
Before Easter, had a normal childhood, did okay in school. Graduated from Columbus High in 1962. Now he's open all night. Open all night. Went away to college, but he didn't do that good. So the Army drafted him and he got sent to Fort Hood. Served a 2-year hitch, never went overseas. Spent a year peeling potatoes and a year coughing Z's. Now he's open all night. Open all night. An old coin sort of drifted this way and that. At times he had some money, other times he was flat. He always seemed to manage, so he never saved a cent. Sure, it was a struggle, but he always paid the rent. Now he's open all night. Yeah. Open all night. And that takes us up to 1974. And now old Gordon runs a grocery store with a wife named Gretchen who hangs around the house and her son named Jerry by a previous spouse. Gordon's all night. Open all night, 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 open all night.
Okay, kid, show me what you got. Yeah, right. Next. Yes. Next. Ooh, scary. Next. 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 Next.
Final Fantasy III. Do you have what it takes? Final Fantasy III from Squaresoft.
Next.
Of course, new Kraft Buttermilk Creamy Dressing starts with fresh buttermilk, but it's unlike any other for 3 big reasons. 1, a heaping teaspoon of fresh sour cream to make it creamy. 2, more sour cream. And 3, still more sour cream stirred into fresh buttermilk, because Kraft had to see how far creamy could go. New Kraft Buttermilk Creamy Dressings, also with chives or green pepper. For a new twist on taste, turn to Kraft.
Scott is trying a new gel, Colgate Winter Fresh Gel.
Hey, what a super-looking gel! Let me try! What a cool taste! Let me try! Mom!
Introducing new Colgate Winter Fresh Gel, a creamy blue gel packed with proven MFP fluoride, the maximum fluoride protection a toothpaste can give.
Scott, it's good for both of you.
Want some?
Regular flavor Colgate, new Winter Fresh Gel. Maximum fluoride protection in a great-tasting gel.
The drums of war are beating. No man can be trusted.
What happened to Dorcas?
I put poison in his mutton.
Build an army. Trust nobody. Fire Emblem. Only on Game Boy Advance. Rated everyone.
Game Boy.
All right, you can have a cup of coffee.
It's more like it. You okay, Mr. Feaster?
I'm fine. I enjoy getting my windpipe crushed.
Hey, don't joke about it. In this neighborhood, a guy could want a cup of coffee bad enough to kill you for it.
I never thought it would be you.
Steve! The guy at the donut shop says there won't be any more chocolate eclairs until 3 a.m.
So what'd you get?
Nothing.
Guess you can tell who the rookie is, huh, Mr. Feaster? It's my new partner, Edie. She's a girl.
Steve and Edie, this could be the start of something big.
Not if she doesn't shape up.
Feaster. Feaster. I recognize that name from a report. Weren't you robbed recently?
Yeah, last Tuesday, by my own night manager.
Your night manager robbed you?
You took the report.
I think a lot of reports. I can't be expected to remember every detail.
You might remember this one. The guy who robbed me had only one eye and one leg.
What was he wearing?
Change, please. No change. Yes, change. No change. See the sign? No change without a purchase. Yes, purchase. Purchase what? What do you want to purchase? Change.
Give him some change, Mr. Feaster. The guy's from out of town.
Fine. Why doesn't he take a free cup of coffee while he's at it?
Cream?
Oh, groovy. Yeah, make yourself at home. The belly dancing starts in 15 minutes. Belly dancing, hubba hubba.
Boy, I can't sleep.
Let the music begin. Gretchen, don't wear your bathrobe down here. This is a place of business.
Hello, Mrs. Feaster.
Mrs. Feaster?
Feaster.
I don't want to go to bed, boy. You know, I hate to sleep alone. I always did.
Well, as soon as I get a new night manager, you won't have to sleep alone.
I don't want to sleep with a night manager. I want to sleep with you.
Yeah, what if the guy's a lowlife?
Will you get out of here?
We better go, Steve. Don't we have work to do?
Yeah, let's go next door. Check out that donut shop. See if those eclairs are ready. So long, Feasters.
Feasters?
Feasters.
Where are you going?
Eclairs. Gretchen, what is it with you?
Oh. bored. Gordon, I'm bored out of my gourd. I'm a fun person. I'm not having any fun because you're always working. When we got married, you promised me to have fun. If I didn't want to have fun, I would have stayed married to my second husband, that movie usher. He was no fun.
Yeah, well, I'm fun. I'm a lot of fun. You want to see fun? Here. Fun? Want to see more fun? Wait. Here. Hey, oh. Fun. You want to see something that's really fun? Here. Hey, fun!
I'm going to bed alone.
Gretchen, come here. Now, try to understand. You see that sign? It says open all night. Now, that means that somebody's got to be here 24 hours a day. Now, I don't have a night manager, so who's that going to be if it's not me?
Hi, Mom. Hi, Gordon.
No need to look any further. Didn't you once say that Terry had the makings of a night manager?
No, I said the markings of a night crawler.
He's your stepson, Gordon. The trouble with you is you never took the time to get to know him. He has lots of friends. Well, he does. And he loves nature and little animals. Especially rodents. He knows the Latin name for every species of rat.
All right, he knows rats. Let him get a job in the hold of a ship.
Oh, he loves a store. He told me he wants to take it over when you die.
What a sweet kid. What if I decide not to die?
Well, that's up to you.
These cupcakes are a total rip.
Then don't eat them.
Okay, here.
I swear I'm never gonna die.
Guy, then I'll never be night manager.
You'll never be night manager because whenever I leave you alone in the store, you screw everything up.
What? I only went to McDonald's for 20 minutes. It was the first day of Chicken McNuggets. Everybody was there.
Everybody except the guy who backed the truck up to my front door and took out $4,500 worth of canned goods.
Yeah, well, it wasn't just canned goods, Gordon. They stole a lot of sandwich meat, too, you know.
You take food stamps?
Only with a purchase, sir.
Great. Let me have about a half a liter of them bacon rinds and about a gram of breast mince.
Anything else?
Do you have the Wall Street Journal?
I'm afraid we don't.
What would you do? Put your cash in a T-bill or take a chance on a money market fund?
What's a T-bill?
Well, that's why you're where you are, and that's why I'm where I am.
Okay. Your name is,
Scott Davis.
Okay, Scotty.
Scott!
Sorry. Scott, have you ever been the night manager of a store like this?
No, I worked in a shoe store.
Yeah, that's interesting. Just out of curiosity. What if somebody wanted some shoes that weren't within easy reach, like on a shelf that...
Ladder! I'd get a ladder!
Okay, take it easy.
You take it easy!
I am taking it easy. Do you mind if I ask you why you left the shoe store?
My boss says I was mean to the customers.
Were you?
Sometimes you gotta smack people around.
Yeah. Well, we'll let you know, Scott.
When?
Shortly.
soonly.
I know what this means. The old kiss-a-roo. I've been down that yellow brick road before. But you haven't heard the last of me. Vomit breath.
Well, who do I hire? That guy or the one who tried to snort the salt?
Well, either one. The guy who snorted the salt was less abrasive, but the midget seemed to have more retail experience.
Don't you understand? It's not a question of either or. We need help. We're dying here. Now, all I ask is that I have more of a choice than a salt-sniffing junkie and a guy who's going to bite customers on the kneecap.
I know, young man.
No, I am not hiring Terry.
Terry never bit anyone on the kneecap.
We don't know that for sure.
Morning.
Hi, honey. How are you?
I didn't sleep too good last night.
I know. I heard you bang at the moon.
Gordon, you give him a chance to eat his breakfast.
That's not breakfast. That's nuclear waste. Don't you know what's in those things you're eating?
Yeah, I like nitrates.
Fill a gurgle machine.
I filled it last night.
Oh, it's empty now.
I know, I got thirsty.
Fill the machine.
You're going to be sorry you treated Terry this way when he goes off to college.
Where's he going to go? The University of Disgusting?
Where I have strawberry gurgle.
Use grape.
That stuff purple?
Gordon, there are green grapes, you know.
Hey, look, we're a team. If I'm late for roll call, you're supposed to cover for me.
When they called your name, I said, here.
You're supposed to say, yo.
Sorry. We're closed.
All right, cut the comedy, Mr. Feaster. We just rounded up a suspect with one arm and one leg.
It's not one arm and one leg. It's one eye and one leg.
I told you, see?
Okay, we got the wrong woman.
It's not a woman. It's a man. A one-eyed, one-legged man. Can you remember that, huh?
Sure, I'm going to remember one eye and one leg. Can you remember man?
Yo.
Eye, leg, eye, leg. Eye, leg, eye, leg. Eye, leg. Mom?
Uh-huh.
Can I have some dessert as a reward for filling the gurgle machine?
What would you like, honey?
Something chocolate?
Well, how about a brownie?
Dominus probiscum.
You know, if he were a laboratory rat, he'd be dead.
He needs his energy, Gordon. These are his wonder years.
You guys find what you want yet?
You got any franks and beans, man?
Right there, gourmet section.
Gordon, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but about this night manager stuff, but Terry would make a good...
No! He can't handle it. The neighborhood is about as safe as Belfast. The night manager has to be an intimidating brute. He's got to be as big as a house and as strong as a horse. I mean, bullets have to bounce off his head. If he's hit in the stomach with a baseball bat, ideally the bat should break. Plus, he has to be able to make change. The gentleman coming in the doorway is exactly the kind of guy I'm talking about. You guys gonna pay for that stuff you're putting in your pockets? Stop those punks! Can you make change? It's not important. You'll learn.
Mission control to spacecraft X.
Miss! That was A6. Hit!
Sounds like a battle, sir.
Electronic battleship. Program your positions into the computer memory bank, then calculate your shots and fire. See and hear hits or misses.
Another miss! I4.
Are you in trouble?
It's like my battleship.
Electronic Battleship, the computer memory game from NV Electronics, a Milton Bradley company.
Kennedy, 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 Kennedy.
Do you want a man for president who's seasoned through and through, but not so doggone seasoned that he won't try something new? A man who's old enough to know
And young enough to do.
Well, it's up to you, it's up to you, it's strictly up to you. Do you like a man who answers straight, a man who's always fair? We'll measure him against the others, and when you compare, you'll cast your vote for Kennedy and a change that's overdue. So it's up to you, it's up to you, it's strictly up to you. Yes, it's Kennedy, 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 Kennedy for me. Kennedy, 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 Kennedy,
By Hadison.
It's a warm spring morning in the United States. With warmth comes new growth, as flowers and trees once beaten into submission by the chill of winter bloom once again. But these blooms do not thrive on their own. They exist so beautifully through a delicate, symbiotic dance with one of nature's most exquisite creatures, the bee. While honeybees might enjoy a special status as the most recognizable of America's bees, the United States has over 4,000 native species of bee, each of which serves a vital role in the ecological stability of its local wildlife through a process called pollination. In order for plants to reproduce, they need to be pollinated, but relying on the wind to spread pollen from one flower to another is risky. That's where our fuzzy friend the bee comes in. Take, for example, this eastern bumblebee, who's come to explore a rose bush. While rummaging around inside the petals for nectar, some of this rose's pollen will get caught in the bee's fur. This pollen will then be carried by the bee to the next rose, where it, through the same rummaging for nectar as before, gets transferred to the reproductive organs of this flower, allowing for new fertilization and the continued reproduction of new roses. Let's take a moment to watch our bees work. And so spring will move into summer, summer into fall, fall into winter, and hopefully, through the meticulous work of these bees you see here, we'll see an even greater flourishing of flowers next spring.
The future. The polar ice caps have melted, and the Earth lies beneath a watery grave. Those who survived have adapted to a new world.
What did you see out there in the 15 lunars?
Such as?
An end? An end to all this water?
Asking the wrong person.
Pure dirt.
So what's it worth? We trading or not?
And the human dream is the search for a mythical place called dry land.
It doesn't exist!
How can you be sure?
Because I sailed farther than most have dreamed. I've never seen it.
This place, this whole way of living, it's ending.
Straight line leading directly to dry land?
Dry land is not just our destination, but it is our destiny!
This summer, Universal Pictures presents a world unlike any you have ever seen. Kevin Costner, Dennis Hopper, Gene Triplehorn. Waterworld.
Here we have Quackers. The counterfeit Quackers looks a little bit sad compared to the real one. His beak is more curved and pulled down on his body. The material is a slightly darker color. It also has a ribbed pattern to it. His eyes are more protrudent, a little bit larger. And then he has some problems on his swing tag. The date of birth on the swing tag is wrong. The information for Thai Inc. is incorrect, as well as the information for the website. On Ziggy, Ziggy has two different patterns to his fabric. The old fabric, which has the narrow lines, and the newer fabric, which has the fatter lines. On the counterfeit, it has a mix of both. On its back, it has the fat lines for the new fabric. On its stomach, it has the thin lines from the older fabric. Additionally, the ears are sewn on too far back on the head. The tail is not cut properly. And the swing tag, in addition to being large and oversized, has the wrong print on the front to match the Comic Sans printing on the inside. This is Magic. The biggest problem with Magic is that he's understuffed, but also, even though the fabric, the iridescent fabric, looks really, really good, it's a very thin fabric. You can feel the thinness if you just touch it. It's also understuffed in the wings. The points of the wings, it's a smaller wing.
Hello folks, we're here for the weather. I'm Chet. Dave couldn't make it here today. He swallowed a popsicle stick. At least, I think that's what that meant. Folks, current conditions here, Battle Creek, humidity 55%, dew point 41 degrees. The ceiling in this room is 11,000 feet, which seems wrong. I certainly can't see for 10 miles, but maybe you can. That pressure is crazy. Wind chill. I mean, there's gusts of 24 right now. Just incredible. We move on here to the next section of the weather. You'll see in Charlotte, it's going to be a 57 degrees here. Coldwater, 52. All the way down to Kalamazoo for 57 degrees. It's overcast there. It's pretty cloudy and furiously cloudy in those other regions. And that is mega cloudy in Three Rivers. It's going to be crazy. If you were in Three Rivers, I would get out, to be honest with you. Moving on here, travel forecast for Wednesday. If you're headed to Atlanta, don't would be my suggestion. If you're headed to Boston, that one, that's okay. You can do that. Chicago, I would recommend, and Cleveland, Family Guy character. So I don't know how you're traveling to him, but if you want, you can do that. Moving on here. Here we go. You can see in the Great Lakes region of America, formerly the Midwest, we've got Detroit here. It's crying, 39 degrees. Cleveland again. He's turned 44 in the latest season. Muncie, 43. All the way over to Chicago, Chi-Town they call it. That's going to be 38 right there. Milwaukee, 35. Grand Rapids, surprisingly 34. You get that Great Lake wind. It really cools it off, which is what's happened to. And Dubba-Doo-Quay, can't quite read, is 37 degrees. Good for them. Good for them. What else we got here for you? It's going to be sunny. That's right, rest of today, a chance of rain, showers through mid-afternoon, then rain, likely. Slight chance of thunderstorm, highs around 60. Southwest winds, 10 to 20 miles per hour with gusts to around 30 miles per hour. Chance of rain, 70%. My April precipitation, 2.49 inches, down from 7. I think that's all Chet does. Sure, yep. Well, this has been weather on the 30s. We're here every 30 minutes for the weather. Well, what does Chet do? What does this mean? We're cutting? Okay, bye.
If you look at the difference between the rows of stitching, the counterfeit has a lot shorter wing. The eyes are bigger. The tail is more pointed, less evenly curved. The tush tag has a very pale coloring to it. Okay, Snowball. The obvious difference that first comes to your eye, it has green fringe. Additionally, if the green fringe is not clue enough, the scarf is a lighter color. It's a ribbed fabric. The noses are different in color. The felt on the hat, you can see how this collapses in more. The felt is a thinner felt. The buttons should be a dull color. On the counterfeit, they're a glossy color. Additionally, the counterfeit has the bad wide swing tag and the bad wide tush tag.
This is where the world begins its day, where the boundaries of the village once ran as far as the sound of its drums, where the mighty Shogun warrior proudly ruled. This is Nagano, Japan, where ancient culture and mysticism echo against this rugged rooftop. Soon the call will go out, and Nagano will become a global village. The Olympic Winter Games return to CBS. Share a moment with the world.
ワイドに撮れる 28mm レンズ、ワンタッチパノラマ切り替え、世界最小最軽量ニコンミニ誕生。そしてリトルズーム。
今や主流は 3.5 インチ。パソコンソフトが 3.5 インチフロッピーディスクに集まった。富士通のパソコン FM77L4 新登場。 FM フェスティバル開催。
ゲームキューブ、スーパーマリオ最高の大冒険がゲームキューブでついに実現。ウォーターポンプが大活躍。飛ぶ、倒す、圧倒的な迫力のニューアクション。任天堂ゲームキューブスーパーマリオサンシャイン。
The Transformers, more than meets the eye.
パワー全開。サイバトロン総司令官コンボイ発進。君の知らない超ロボットバトルが今始まる。作戦を指揮するのは君だ。頑張るコンボイ、メガトロンを倒せ。負けるものだ。戦え、超ロボット生命体トランスフォーマー。
$65, $75, $5.
That's good, Robin.
Have a nice weekend.
Just a minute, Sonny. I gave you a 10.
You gave me a 5.
No, it was a 10.
You gave me a 5.
Here, lady. Here's your other 5. Take it. Forget about the whole thing, right? Come back and see us. What's the matter with you?
She gave me a 5.
Let me tell you something about good and bad public relations. Have a nice weekend? That's good. Crushing her was bad.
Right. She gave me a 5. Put it on top of the cash register. Here it is.
I was wrong. Crushing's too good for her.
That's the same thing that used to happen to me all the time at the box office.
What box office?
Carnegie Hall.
Carnegie Hall in New York?
Could be.
Is that where you're from?
Where?
New York.
New York, Chicago, Houston, somewhere around there.
What, is that where your family's from?
I got no family.
What, no mother, no father?
No!
All right. Your life is your business. But don't go around strangling the customers indiscriminately.
She lies.
I know, but the penalty for lying is not death.
Are you ready, Gordon? Oh, hello. Mr.
Robin.
That's right, Mr. Robin. I don't believe you've ever met my son, Terry. Terry, this is a new nightmare. I made reservations for the 3 of us at Terry's favorite restaurant.
I thought they closed the International House of Sugar.
Tuus mortus benedictus est.
What?
You heard me.
I'd love to go with you, but I'm breaking in a new man, you know.
Yeah, he hates me, just like my real dad and all the dads that lived with us after him.
I think you should go. It's the kid's birthday. It's important.
I don't want to go. I don't want to be with him. He gives me the creeps.
Change.
I try to change, believe me, but they just some... Change, yeah, right. Robin, give the guy some change, will you?
You really ought to go. The kid wants you to. Being with his old man can make a difference in a kid's life.
Well, you trying to get rid of me? I'm not going to leave you here alone. How do I know I can trust you?
I give you 5.
You gave me a 1.
1, yes, my mistake. Thank you.
Okay, I can trust you. I'm going to go to the corner and get a gift for Terry.
There's just a gas station on the corner.
I know. I'm going to get him a map. Maybe he'll go somewhere.
Well, Bozo, I've been waiting by the telephone for 3 days. Do I get the job or not?
Well, unfortunately, I hired somebody else.
Oh, I see. You didn't hire me because I'm white.
Don't be ridiculous.
What's the problem, Mr. Feaster?
Butt out!
Now, wait a minute.
No, you wait a minute. What makes you so tough when you come down off those stilts?
I'm not on stilts.
You're lucky. You saved yourself a terrific beating.
Price check.
What are you doing leaving the store unattended?
It's not unattended. There's a customer down there. He wants to know how much his broom costs. There's no price on it.
It's our broom. It's not for sale.
Oh, well, should I just give it to him?
Get out of here.
First, can I use the bathroom?
No.
What? By the way, thanks for the map.
That's the geek you wanted me to make night manager.
He's trying to please you, Gordon. He's hurt that you hired Robin, and he's trying to prove that he's worthy of your trust, but all he gets is abuse, criticism, and a map of the Bermuda Triangle.
You better have a good reason for being up here.
Gordon!
I do, sir. Don't let whack, FBI. May I come in and talk to you for a minute?
Well, what about?
You know this man?
Yes, I do. It's you.
All right. I mean, you recognize this man?
Yeah, I don't know. What do you want him for?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Then I don't know him.
How about you, ma'am? You recognize this man?
Oh, my God, it's him. That's our night manager. He works for us.
Sorry, we couldn't help.
He was reported working in your store, Mr. Feaster.
By who? My stepson?
No, sir.
Then who?
Sorry, we're not allowed to reveal our midgets. Our sources.
Well, that's not the guy.
Mr. Feaster, by refusing to cooperate, you run the risk of prosecution for aiding and abetting a fugitive.
Gordon!
Can I see that picture again? Robin! I didn't recognize him. He wears a different belt.
What time does he come to work tonight?
He gets to work at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock?
10 o'clock.
He gets to work
Which
at
is it?
All right,
Which is it?
10 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
Thank you. Oh, if there's any trouble before that, give me a call. This is where I'm staying.
Oriental body massage?
That's just that's another place we've got under surveillance. There's my card.
House of bondage?
I'm always running out of twine. There we go.
The Mr. and Mrs. Smith Motel?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the place. Room 12. Oh, a Japanese girl answers. Ask for the Falcon.
Naked.
What are you stuffing your face with?
Oh, frozen fish sticks.
You know, some people actually wait for those to thaw out before they eat them.
Not if you like them crunchy.
Get out of here. Come on.
Where's Robin?
He'll be here. What's it to you?
Well, If I was night manager, I'd never be late.
Well, that's kind of a moot point, isn't it?
Who are you calling a mute?
I didn't say mute. I said moot.
Well, it's pronounced mute. Next.
What do you want?
No big guy?
Oh, big guy's not around.
Good. Change.
Why don't you ever buy anything?
I have everything.
Except change.
Yes, change.
All right, Mr. Feaster, where is he?
Oh, hi, Falcon.
Falcon.
Mr. Feaster, I've been waiting at the laundromat for 2 hours now. Where is he?
Oh, beats the hell out of me. He's usually very punctual.
Harboring a fugitive is no joke.
Who's joking? Who's harboring?
Well, then where is he?
I don't know.
I'm right here.
Robin, what were you doing in the cooler?
Freezing. Been in there for 2 hours. You're almost out of Miller's. Hi, Mill.
Who tipped you off, Robin?
Nobody. I saw your car outside, so I snuck in the back and hid in the cooler. He had nothing to do with it.
How'd you know that was my car?
The license plate says FBI Milt.
The missus thought it'd be cute.
It's not cute. It's stupid.
Yeah. Come on, let's get out of here.
Robin, what are they after you for?
They think I robbed the box office at Carnegie Hall.
Did you?
No.
Then why'd you run?
You see, I was working alone that day. And Itzhak Perlman was rehearsing on stage for a concert. So I stepped inside to listen. It was beautiful. Beethoven's Concerto for a violin in D major. Old Itz was fiddling his buns off. When I got back to the box office, the cash was gone.
I believe you.
Hey, if I'm cleared, I'd like to come back. That is, if the job is still open.
The job is yours.
Come on, Robin. I still got some underwear in the dryer.
Right. See you, Mr. Feaster. So long, Terry. Good luck to you, babes.
Oh, yeah, babes. Hope they don't give you the chair. He's a nice dude. But he'll never beat the rap, so you might as well make me the night manager.
Not in a million years. I wouldn't give you that job if you were the last person on earth.
What's your excuse now, trench mouth?
Just hired my stepson.
They're not noted for their conversation. Well, they're not going to be world business leaders. Well, if it's intellectual stimulation you want, well, then you've come to the wrong place.
I always wanted to be a boy.
But you know what you want. Check them out in the Sweet Nothings. Only on Playboy TV.
Get on it.
If you want great tasting coffee with a richer, smoother flavor,
Nescafe is the one to pot.
Univac, the giant electronic brain made only by Remington Rand, takes business statistics from magnetic tape, letters, numbers, and punctuation marks, processing them through its electronic circuits at phenomenal speeds. Univac can compute payrolls electronically, then produce printed checks in a flash. Over 8,000 checks an hour with this high-speed printer. Univac leads the field of electronic computing.
Monsters do have their place. In the zoo, in your nightmares, in the deep, in your favorite horror movies. But not in your living room, on your TV. Don't let pay TV be the monster in your living room. Pay TV and cable TV companies are seeking the right to charge you for the very programs you now get free. If you want to stop pay TV and save free television, sign the petition in the lobby of this theater. Let your lawmakers know how you feel in the fight against pay TV and cable TV.
Schwartz Industries is one of the largest sweeper manufacturers in the world. With a product line that ranges through a variety of sweeper divisions. For over 20 years, Schwartz Industries has understood the need for powerful workhorse sweepers, which are simple to operate, easy to maintain, and highly reliable. And through the years, Schwartz Industries has strived to make each of their products better than the one before, providing you, the customer, with quality sweepers you can depend on. To maintain quality, Schwartz Industries manufactures or assembles as much of the product as possible. By using complete state-of-the-art equipment, Schwartz Industries' fabrication team transforms raw material into precise, workable shapes. These fabricated pieces are then transferred to Schwartz Industries' experienced welding department, where the sweepers start taking shape. From there, the unfinished products go to Schwartz Industries' new paint facilities, where they are skillfully painted to match the mounting chassis or, by customer request, to any of a virtually unlimited number of custom colors. Final assembly takes all manufactured parts and crafts them into a completed machine. This team assembles each sweeper unit to the exact specifications of the individual customer. Schwartz Industries takes pride in being able to provide a sweeper that will meet every customer's needs. Finally, each completed sweeper unit undergoes rigorous quality checking before it is given the Schwartz Industries stamp of approval and delivered to the customer. Schwartz Industries' goal is to be the best sweeper manufacturer in the world, and is very proud of the high rate of customer satisfaction and repeat business. Yet they realize that they will be judged by the quality of each and every sweeper made. Therefore, customer satisfaction and product reliability are Schwartz Industries' main concern. When you purchase a Schwartz brand sweeper, you're buying more than just a machine. You are also choosing a company that is committed to providing a product support structure that is second to none. No matter which Schwartz-built sweeper you use, you can count on satisfaction. You have the good Schwartz family name on it.
Rock 'em. Tomorrow night, 10 o'clock, it's going down. Roll 'em.
I do what all the other girls do, honey.
And read 'em their rights.
You're under arrest, man.
Garbage in, garbage out. It's Cop Rock, Wednesday.
GameCube スーパーマリオ最高の大冒険がゲームキューブでついに実現。これがスーパージャンプだ。空へ海へ自由自在に飛び回れ。任天堂ゲームキューブスーパーマリオサンシャイン。
This is the police! We have a warrant for your arrest! Here, come on! Everybody freeze!
It's more than a drama.
Well, I want to thank the jury.
It's more than a musical.
Step up, chump. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Don't be coming for you, ready or not.
It's a totally new form of television.
You're gonna read me my rights.
Wednesdays this fall, Stephen Bochco's Cop Rock.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. If you want to see more of our content, look us up in the yellow pages under twitch.tv/subpixelteam. Our interns are hard at work on the very next episode of SBC, so be sure to let us know what you'd like to see next time. As always, I'm your host Will Crosby, and stay alert and avoid detection.